Out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7.
Scattered, dude.
Well, as he is at the 35-yard line. The Giants offense making their way out. The first-round pick in 2025 out of Ole Miss, it's Jackson Dart.
We had a chance to sit down with him this week, Mike. It almost came across to both of us that he wasn't entirely over last week's close loss. And he made the point. He said, listen, playing quarterback in the NFL, you're going to be judged by how well do you play and what is your record in one-score games.
And the Cowboys get beat. Dude, why the fuck was he?
Apparently, it's coming. Sure. Apparently, it's in roost. Listen here. Until I have my. Until the bird is. What's the one that I like? What's the super can one that I like? What's the big boy can one that I used to like? Yeah, like the
Malik Neighbors. Oh, he got that over. Wow. The G's blind.
Extra point by Cano is up and good. The Giants come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Now a return coming from the 14. And he's down at 23, and that's where the offense will take over. If you didn't jug it, I wouldn't have a problem. Absolutely in the face. And shakes for the rest of the way. Prescott. To the left side, he's got Tobin. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
Trade him going to position.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back. And they hold him down.
And he's got about 5 yards before he's out of bounds. They're set up a little bit better for third down. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. He'll get out of bounds. A gain of 8. That's going to be good enough for a first down.
So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch. And that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game. Don't stress the protection. And while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough.
On play action.
What the fuck?
Out of reach. It'll be an incompletion. Try again. Second and 10.
So it'll be interesting to see, especially if they do keep it
to the air again. Prescott. That's into the hands of
Prescott just got there.
That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
There's two big key pieces the way you want to evaluate quarterbacks in the NFL, Mike, is the first one, how do they operate on third down? But the second one, how do they throw the ball when it's not a clean pocket?
First down.
Be on time and accurate, clean contact. That's what separates the good ones from the rest. And that was a big time throw right there.
It's first down. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. That's good for the Dallas first down. On the ground, this is Williams. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
Cowboys doing it on the ground. Second against Cowboys.
Now a give, but
Run
The
the
Cowboys
hell.
have a first and
The
goal for
total.
Cleveland. Takes this down to the 5-yard line.
I like the change of pace. The idea that you want to keep the ball on the ground, but you don't want to do it in the traditional sense of just get the ball in his hands and
To the goal line and in. George Pickens. Touchdown, Cowboys. Now Aubrey for the extra point. It's up and through. Cowboys move out to a 14-7 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Giants offense ready for their second possession. Greg, it's one of those weird feelings you build all year for the opener. You play a tight game and lose. It kind of changes the feeling coming into this week.
yeah, it certainly does. And if you're not careful, what's that cardinal rule? You don't want one loss to turn into two, one bad play to turn into two. The best teams in this league, regardless, good or bad, or close one from the previous week before, it doesn't lead into the next week's work and ultimately the next week's game. So we'll find out, were they able to learn from the good, and there certainly was a lot of it, but can they move forward today and not let the disappointment of last week trickle into today?
And just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter. Third and 9. Operating from the gun, it's Dark. Taking the deep shot here with Robinson. That is going to be knocked away. Incomplete.
Yes,
And
it
with
is.
that, time is expired.
In this particular situation specifically, he just with Carolina. Just as as a corner, as a nickel option. That's a nickel option. Fair.
Here in the opening quarter. So on fourth down, out is Jamie Gillen to punt for the Giants. Back deep to receive the explosive Cavante Turpin. And it'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The Cowboys offense and their running back, Jaden Blue, heading back out there. Hey, Greg, you think about the NFC, I was always fond of saying, you're not allowed to rebuild in the NFC East. Think about these fan bases, Philly, Washington, Dallas, the Giants. Their fans don't stand rebuilds very often. It always feels a different pressure in this division to be one of the best teams.
It's just such a fun division. And last year with Washington turning it around so quickly, Jay Daniels and Dan Quinn, what a great story that was. And then, of course, with Philadelphia, the eventual Super Bowl champs. Clearly, towards the end of the season, it was pretty evident, at least on
Running on the
they were
inside.
the best team, and that's exactly how things played out. So if you're at the bottom looking up, unlike some of these other divisions where you say, okay, maybe I'm not as far behind as it feels, in the NFC East, Mike, there's just not a lot of easy wins in your division, especially if you're the Giants.
We talk about history, and sometimes people go back 5 or 10 years. I just think back to the generations of great matchups amongst these teams. Greg, when any one of these teams goes to visit the other one, it feels like a historic NFL game because of the legacy. That, to me, is why the NFC East is one of the sexiest divisions in all of sports, not just the NFL.
It has more kind of like college football, where there's rivalries.
He steps up there, first
They're yelling at each other. They're throwing things at the field. It has a little bit more of a college or arch enemy, arch rival type of vibe. And I think that's why it's so fun to football fans all across the league. Whether you're a fan of a team in the East or not, when those two teams are on and they're playing each other, you want to tune in.
A first down throw for Prescott. That's caught by Tolbert right side. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to
Hit it to the
and pivot and stop. That tells tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Dak can throw it here on first down. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first.
On a gutsy pass to see
say definitively
in
that
coverage.
has earned the reps as early as this week. So we'll see what that equates to.
And goal.
He finishes this game against the Cowboys.
Cowboys.
Blue.
Hand it off the
Some
blue.
space, but will not find much.
He's
He'll get
right
yards.
there.
He'll mark it at the 3.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position,
Second
filling
and
his
goal.
one-gap assignment.
Cowboys.
Keeps
Is
this
it to the
from
strong
Montez
side? Nothing.
Backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past
Cowboys
the
close
3-yard
to
line.
third
Now
and
the
goal.
Cowboys going to take a timeout.
It makes sense on second and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have third down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on third and goal.
They'll go once more from the 3. Third and goal.
On the ball.
They'll try to
Stretch
run
it
this
out.
one in.
Hey, Jamie,
Into the end zone. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Dallas.
Great if you look at Devontae
Now
Williams.
on the afternoon. That is a first National Football League touchdown for this rookie back. That is a moment, Greg, that he will cherish forever.
You got to hope he finds that ball. I can promise you every player who has ever scored an NFL touchdown, they have that first one somewhere. I know where mine is. It sits right on top of my shelf. It's a special moment, and they're hoping it's the first of many for this young back.
The decision on the cause of them making that second hesitation here in position. That half-second hesitation now, that gap is now closed. That half-second hesitation now, that right is a
Whole lot of extra muscle there on the left side for this first and 10. Off the bootleg, here is Dark. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of 50 yards. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second and 9. Out of the gun, here comes Dark. He'll look deep here for Neighbors.
There's a bad stuff for Smith and Dawes.
Inside the 40-yard line. A big-time play out of the G-Man. It's a gain of 34. Neighbors in motion. They'll go to the ground, and here's Tracy on first down. Can he get away?
Tracy.
No!
Strikes on his zero.
Down behind the line.
That's one
You
game
know, it's been
space.
the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Downfield by
That's
Robinson.
like Cowboys.
That we have about Jaden.
Below coverage on the
It's a
pass.
position that has some question marks, but talent.
Gives up 6.
Wandale Robinson. Touchdown, New York.
And Giants
The
right
kick
on the
is good. However, there is a penalty flag down. The defense might have gotten a head start. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Devontae Turpin on the return. A good return as he takes it across the 30. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football as they are set to start the drive with first and 10.
Yeah, it's not.
Drive begins
The
with
ball is
Ryan
in.
Williams. And he's going to be lost on the football after a gain of about 1. Javon Holland to make the tackle. Second down and 8.
snap share. It's of course you can only utilize really
Up the middle they go.
Cowboys at the
This
bench.
is a game
It's
number 4.
a
It's going to be the third down.
That run wasn't anything really to write home about. What it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play.
Smokes that catch is people.
15-yard pickup there. First down, Cowboys.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points, but either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you possess the ball going into half. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
They face second down and 7. From the shotgun, it's Gas. Left side.
Beautiful run.
And he's going to have the first down as they move into field goal range here at the 25-yard line. First down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
James and Demo.
Here's Prescott. He'll get this complete. It's Lamb again. And he's close to another first down.
Cowboys out of timeouts. 31
Cowboys
seconds
use
left.
their third and final timeout as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. They'll come to the line now on second and 2.
But then again, just got to they have the bodies.
Prescott down.
Beautiful play that
This one is
time.
caught by Pickett. And he will get into the end zone.
The toe got his speed, so gotta utilize the fastest.
His kick is good. And the Cowboys have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. On the return, it's Robinson. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Giants offense is going to take over just before the half. They'll start out first down and 10. In motion, it's Robinson. Here's Dart on first and 10. He's got his man.
Man, Dart throws and
As they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. To throw, it's Dart on first and 10. He is
14, they can't win. What a coach himself.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Out of shotgun, it's Dart. It's Robinson. And they will bring him down on the end. They'll come up here for first and 10. The throw is Dart. That's deep for the back of the end zone. Back to the end zone.
And the lead numbers almost
Muscling that one free. It'll be second down now. Here is where to try the field goal. They'll put this one down at midfield. Here comes a 60-yard attempt.
And let's ball.
Scooped up by a member of the offense. So, and both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same. We get set for quarter
Let's
number
go out to New York with the ball first.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. Malik Neighbors is heading out with the Giants offense for their next possession. Well, Greg, as the season starts, really the season never ends. Think back to the schedule release. The draft has become this multi-day huge event. Green Bay crushed it, and all the folks around the stadium in Lambeau, and some big names will be tied.
Cowboys get 1 point for this one.
Interested to see how they fit in the
Cowboys
league
keeping
as
that
the
double.
season gets going.
You know, obviously so much attention around the quarterback position. You can't.
The pressure, too much, and he goes
Sam Williams.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique that put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
to the air on second down.
Dark closing shot.
Robinson. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. Throwing is Dark. This one
out. Probably getting this start. It's out. Devin, dude. Devin,
doing there, they made sure he would not get free. That man in Dallas, Brian Schottenheimer, his offense going back to work once more. Well, Greg, it will be a very busy stretch for the passports. A lot of international games to look forward to. 7-0 outside the U.S. Chiefs and Chargers last week in Sao Paulo. Great ones to follow. Vikings and Steelers in Dublin. Vikings in London playing the Browns the very next week. We're also playing London. Falcons the Colts will be in Germany in week 10.
Today the score was
that's in Madrid.
This
has been such an additive part to the NFL season. All of these
5 catches, 46 off the CD.
I played one of the international games towards the end of my career in London, but I played for Carolina. It's a great experience. It's fun for the players, it's fun for the coaches, it's fun for the fans and the families. So I expect this slate to continue to expand. There's so many fun international cities around the world that love NFL football.
And from what you hear, there's more to come. We could be at a point someday, very soon, where every team plays one game outside the U.S. in each regular season.
Peanut butter, Jeff. Over under. I want to hear what you guys believe will happen. This is why you don't decide.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4. He talks about it. Everybody talks about it. It's like
shotgun snap for first down. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked up by take a timeout.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself in a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that kick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The Cowboys get the safety.
He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety.
So
first decision to throw down here, backed up near your own goal line, and the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hands. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
That's my problem. Exactly. So that's receivers. You have a great option to save just
they'll start this on the ground. It's
Jay Devontae Lynn gets gobbled up.
Couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
I can promise you that is not how he wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. That's made by and it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up.
Across the middle. Great catch.
And it's so funny, out of the gate, Giants fans on Twitter.
Prescott. Back into the hands of Lamb. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense is right there, but a gain of 2 is good enough for the first down. Pistol now for Prescott. He'll let this go for Pickens.
Go back. That's it, right. The touchdown strike. I kept playing first coverage.
CD 115 and George 125. There you go.
Touchdown, Garrett. That's his second touchdown of the game.
Cowboys don't even saw that time.
He now has 4. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's the Giants offense. Now they get set to take over once more. Now, Greg, as we get the season going, obviously the adjustment to last year's new kickoff rules in place. We talked to a lot of coaches during the year. Folks didn't seem too
Tracy almost gets loose.
The 30-yard line after a touchdown. But the 35-yard line, I don't know, does that feel any different to you?
You know, it does. I think the part that people talk about is the impact that it's making on going forward on 4th down, not settling for field goals. Because remember, in the old days, if you got stopped inside the 5 or you scored inside the 5, it was all the difference of if I kicked a touchback, they got the ball to 20. There wasn't that much of a spread, but now all of a sudden, is it in my best interest to settle for a field goal and kick off and give you the ball to 35? Or even if I fail down there tight in the red zone to 3, you now possess the ball inside your own 5-yard line. So I think that's an element now that's causing offenses to go for more touchdowns, kick less field goals, because the ensuing kickoff is giving my opponent the ball in much more favorable territory.
You know, the other rule that was suggested are overtime to the regular season. In your playoff overtime, each team getting the ball. I'm so happy, Greg, because I just felt so incomplete when a team got to overtime, but then their offense, which may be the best part of the team, never got on the field.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. And you hear everyone say, "Oh, let's just get a stop." Well, it's that legendary game between Mahomes and Josh Allen where neither team stopped. It was just an offensive touchdown festival. So you won a coin toss and you get the ball. Well, the other team's defense hadn't gotten to stop the whole game. If Josh Allen got the ball first, he probably would have scored on a walk-off. So I love the idea of both teams getting the ball. If the game was good enough to go to overtime, let's finish it. We don't need to be in a rush. Let's let the guys finish it on the field. A lot more similar to how the regular game is and not have significantly different game flow come over.
Out of the gun, 3rd down. It's dark.
3rd down.
Get there. He got the first down. Not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
Cowboys get this.
Dark gonna take the give and hold on
God,
to it.
square.
Finally be taken down at the Giants' 9-yard line. Down it is 1st and goal.
Cowboys not going to get it.
Working his way in to record the very first sack of his NFL career.
And now we're seeing the game go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack. And we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
He'll take this one down to the 8-yard line.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they got to stop here.
He's going to go down yet again. He is fire all game long. Here is Brad Gano to try the field goal. This from extra point range, a 33-yard field goal attempt. Cano's kick is good. And the Giants
Cowboys.
3 off the lead, but they still face a sizable deficit.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
Cowboys 370 yards, Giants 240.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. And from the 48-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 2.
Hand it to Jada. So you
This one down inside.
82
14 on that ball. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
Space.
38-yard line.
Jada,
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
It's so cool to like, yeah, I like to see
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 9. To throw is Dak. And they bring him down.
He slaps right in it. But you know, Dak talked about it yesterday where he was like, man, I loved that. I love seeing that. Dak made me like
inside the 25-yard line.
I think they're going to
On the ground.
Jada Blue.
Gain of 4 as he's taken down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
On 2nd down.
Devontae Williams hit.
Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. It's a game of 10. Brings up 3rd and 3.
that tackle position is rough. Usually right now, either Andrew Thomas comes back. That's going to be the same guy.
Cowboys audible. Jada. First down.
Following a gain of 6.
And this is just a defeated defense at this point in the game, Mike. It's been like this all day long. They just have not been able to get the stops when they've needed them. Here's another chance on 3rd down, and they just can't make a play.
A quick slant, taken by the line.
Quick slant to CD Clark.
That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Cowboys. This play is built for them to score. Jada Blue Pump.
Backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
Well, what looked like an advantage for the offense, Mike, facing 2nd and short now, has turned into a win for the defense. Back-to-back stops for a loss. It brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, here's Brandon Aubrey for the Cowboys field goal try.
Cowboys are 53. Give the offense a rest. Jaden Blue.
And the Cowboys will
A lot of carries today. He beat up.
in the 4th quarter.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
The Giants offense ready to get back at it. Things not looking good. But he can get the turnaround going here. He'll start this drive with first down. He'll get it into the hands of Slade. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. On first down, Dark, this offensive line just no answer. It's another sack.
Cowboys forcing the throw.
It's incomplete.
While the play results in an incompletion, I think these are the type of decisions from a young quarterback that you're okay with. If the play's not there, if you don't feel good, throw the ball away, don't turn it over, and let's live for the next play call.
Jackson, done. And way too much real estate and scrambles.
First down. Out of a gun, here comes Dark. Quick smash hooked in by Neighbor. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. On the handoff, here's Robinson running right. And he'll get That's about all. Here's a 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, it's Dark. Pass complete to Neighbor. And they'll hold him to the game. And sets up third down. A 2-yard gain on the play. They'll motion their tight end Johnson to the end zone. Picked off by
Strayvon Diggs. Read that one to the team.
Cowboys are going to get the football here.
That was beautiful. That was all me too. I said, oh, niggas, they slack. So you gotta go use it. Send that double team just in case, baby.
As it'll come out to the 20. They'll run it with Williams. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
And what's that one thing you hear from coaches all the time, Mike, right? Finish strong, and he's doing just that. His numbers here in this one, they have been terrific. But he's going to give you a full 4 quarters, and I think at this point in the game, he knows there's even more yards to be had.
2nd and 5.
It's been nice not having to ask. Some of these factors never use
From the shotgun, it's down. Short one is caught by Ferguson, and he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. First set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
That's right.
Prescott now. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he is out of bounds. This duo, dynamite. 18 yards on that connection, and another first.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where you're going. It results in an easy pitch and catch and moves the chains.
He's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here. Dak can throw it here on first down. He's into the clear again. And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball to his hands, and he does the rest.
And he will be taken down. We'll see. They want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second, and it comes with 15 seconds to play in the game. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Now Prescott. This one's off the floor. Cowboys going to use their third and final timeout.
All that the field, probably the next one.
11 seconds remaining in the ballgame. It's 3rd and 1, and here's Prescott. And this is going to be in the lead here in the final minute of play. Aubrey now for the extra.
What a game.
The board, and we have a fan representative every week that calls in and represents for the fans. Then we keep tabs of it throughout the season. We're starting fresh today, so everybody's 0-0, and everybody is competing all season long. The reigning champions here. Chris, do you have the standings from last year? Who was the reigning champ? You have that, Chris?
I do somewhere. Let me look for it.
Okay, we'll get an update by the end of the show on that. But let's go ahead and welcome in our first fan representative.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here we go. One final play. Open man downfield. That's Neighbors.
Figure it out. Isaiah, let's start it. I'm going with Patriots. Dolphins are in a bad way. Tyreek Hill gets traded within the next 6 weeks.
Wow. You gonna die on that, Phil?
Yes. It was almost a thing last year. Yeah. So that's about the what do you think, Josh Perdamas?
Well, the Dolphins coaching staff is shambles over there. Granted, Patriots don't have it well either, but I think Patriots have the enthusiasm, the stigma to get the dub.
They've got some young talent. Like they got a couple guys that really.
I think
the Dolphins are on Travion Henderson. They probably the Patriots probably won't have.